Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, day 3 of our Orlando adventure. This morning, woke up at 7 a.m. with the alarm clock, and I was able to book, what did I book? Oh, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We have it for about 10:25. It's going to be a late day since we're going to Magic Kingdom afterwards, and there's extended hours, so we're going to be up late. So we're not getting up early. We just finished getting dressed. We're going to head out to Hollywood Studios and see what else we can do while we're there for the morning. I think the goal is to get to some breakfast Ronto wraps for breakfast since we're starving. And then hopefully we can take the Skyliner over to Hollywood Studios if it's running today. So far it hasn't been running, so we'll see. Cross our fingers. And that is the plan for today, and we'll see what happens, as you never know what to expect. So I had to stop and ask the Disney gardener what this plant is called. It's called a foxtail fern. They look like they're like perfect for like an under the sea Little Mermaid type garden or whatever. So I'm gonna have to look it up because he wasn't sure if there were like what zones they're hardy. But okay, this has nothing to do with Disney, but I've noticed it and I wanted to try it. Let's turn it around because right now the Skyliner is running. What are you pointing at?
That bird over there has its wings stretched out.
Where?
See?
Oh, yeah.
Look, what's it doing?
Oh,
Sunning itself?
the bird. Okay, I think the Skyliner's running, so we'll see. Excited. Alright, we're on the Skyliner. It's an unwrapped one. If you want a better view, make sure you ask for an unwrapped Skyliner. Otherwise, it's hard to see out if you want to get everything for the first time. It's just so much more scenic if you don't have a character wrapped around it, which is odd, but just the way it is. And we're gonna take off. So the plan is we're gonna take this to Caribbean Beach and then connect to Hollywood Studios. This will probably be our one ride on the Skyliner during this trip, but at least it's working today. What do you mean maybe not? Alright, well we'll see what happens. Maybe on the way back. Alright, so our first stop connection is at the Riviera Hotel. The thing about the Riviera, it's a beautiful hotel and Topolino's Terrace is there. But I just don't like the location because if the Skyliner goes down, which it frequently does, you're stuck taking the bus everywhere. Versus the resorts over at Epcot and Hollywood Studios, you can just walk or take the friendship boat. So there's less options here at the Riviera, which is why it's not a favorite of mine as far as location wise, but it is a beautiful hotel. All right, we're taking off for the next leg. This time, we're going to be crossing above or crossing over Caribbean Beach, and then we're going to connect at the Caribbean Beach station to take the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios. So Caribbean Beach, if you're not familiar with it, it's a moderate resort. It's huge. It's a huge resort. Yes, it's pink, but there's a lot of tropical themes here. And it's a moderate resort, but it's the hub of the Skyliner, so you can connect to Epcot, to Hollywood Studios, to Pop Century, and Art of Animation hotels and resorts. So we're pulling to the Caribbean Beach resort. We're going to have to get off here and transfer to Hollywood Studios. We're not going to crash. We're not going to crash. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so here is the connection to Hollywood Studios. Hold on. All right, We're now in the next gondola.
Hello friends, we're at the white line. How many we have? 6.
3.
Same as the other one.
I know. This is now going to take us to Hollywood Studios. So.
Just by luck, it's unwrapped.
Yes, we're lucky we got unwrapped because we didn't even ask for it.
Wrapped once. What's the point? To block the view or to keep the sun out or what?
No, the wrapped ones, people like the wrapped ones because it's got characters on them, but the problem is you can't see on the outside. So to me, it's nice from the outside, but if you're in here, you can't even see much. So unless you look at the sides.
Ladies,
the sides are
gentlemen,
clear.
and islanders of all ages,
So that's
welcome
the point
aboard
of
the
this.
Disney Skyliner
to see?
at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
Correct, to get a ride and have
We're
a view.
flying to
Yeah, it
Disney's
is.
Hollywood
The silly
Studios.
characters.
The wrap defeats that view that you want to see
You
when
can
you're
look at that in a
hiding.
book when you're back at your hotel
Wow. All right.
on one of the night.
Somebody's grouchy this morning.
Cheap souvenirs people buy that they throw in a drawer.
Throughout his life and career.
So we are heading to Runaway Railway straight ahead. It's at 10:25 and it's 10:20 now, so you have a 5-minute leeway at the beginning to get in. So keep that in mind if you're early. So we're just gonna hop on in once we get there. All right, here we are headed to Lightning Lane. Hello. Thank you. And we're in.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Sure, Susie, I can help you with that.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
Sounds like you're into the cartoon world, right?
And just like that, we are in row 8, waiting for our train. Yeah. Here we go.
Testing. This train on. Can you all hear me way back in the back? Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing.
We're cutting through Toy Story Land because we're gonna get some Ronto wraps to eat, And then we have alien swirling saucers for in the next hour. So a nice little break since we haven't eaten anything. And we can relax a little. At least we got 2 lightning lanes this morning at Hollywood Studios, which isn't bad. And then we're going to transfer over to Magic Kingdom this afternoon. Alright, just placed a mobile order for our Ronto wraps. And remember, use mobile order when you're ordering stuff like this. And here is our lunch Ronto wraps. We've never actually had a lunch Ronto wrap before. So this will be interesting. And somebody's telling me to hurry up because they're hungry. Well, we're going to do single rider for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. It's the fastest way to bypass an over an hour wait. So let's see how long this takes us. So we did the single rider and we're like in already and we're both on the same flight. I'm going to be the engineer in the back so I can record, but here we are inside. Well, we walked right onto Smuggler's Run, and instead of being separated, we were put on the same ship as a gunner and engineer, so we waited nothing and bypassed over an hour wait with standbys going on right now. So that was perfect. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, the kid was flying all over the place, but it was fun. Well, we did single rider twice. We got split up the second time, but again, you know, you got on the ride so fast. And it was fun. People were really enjoying it. So just waiting here. But definitely if you can do single rider, do it for Smuggler's Run. And you save so much wait time. Well, look who's here. Kylo Ren and the Stormtroopers. After the Smuggler's Run, we needed some blue milk. I like it.
Does it need rum?
No, here. Why are you turning around?
Tastes like bubble gum.
You don't like it? We like that one better than the green. Remember?
Is it bubble gum or baby aspirin?
Quiet. Here we are. Swirling saucers. Well, that was where the lightning lane.
This is a minute and a half ride.
Alright, it's a minute and a half, but at least we didn't have to wait for anything. I snagged the lightning lane so we just get on and go.
All those people wait over an hour.
I know, it's not worth waiting in line, so that's why the lightning lane helps.
This is probably one of the shorter ones.
Yeah.
crack
I got whiplash because of you
from that.
smashing into me. Wait, we're going the wrong way. We gotta go that way. We gotta go that way. Wait, we're heading out. We're heading
you
out.
want to write it again?
No.
A minute and a half.
Minute and a half of that. Oh well. All right, we're heading out. Head back to the hotel and get the car. And we're going to Magic Kingdom. Oh, we actually have lunch next, but I'll show you where we're going once we're in the car. Well, we made it to the Contemporary. We have lunch at Steakhouse 71 today. Quick 7-minute drive from the hotel. We've done this place for dinner. We haven't done it for lunch, so this will be the first time we tried for lunch. And it'll be a good lunch experience. Let's see what it's all about. Continuous, make it look nice. What's the one and done? We're all checked in. Just waiting for them to let us know when the table's ready. So we're gonna go to the second level and check things out. Reservations ready? So here we go, Steakhouse 71. Checking out the menu. So our appetizers came out, and this is the bacon and eggs. It's a very different approach to it, but it is. Why are you jingling it? Stop it. It is. This is delicious. We've had this for dinner, so definitely something for you to try out. Ooh, it's very hot, but it's very good. So we got the stacked burger. We both have the stacked burger, so the same thing. And these are the Parmesan fries that come along with it in a cute little basket. We are in the Magic Kingdom. We just did the monorail. Took a long way around instead of walking, but we are here. We're headed to Pirates for our Lightning Lane. So, excited to be back. Here we go. There we see the castle. And the Dapper Dance. And the Dapper Dance. Here we go.
Some girl has got big feet.
So we're racing to get to Pirates, but we stop and get a photo pass in the middle of Main Street because there was one guy just standing there by himself and there's nobody in his line. So we had to take a picture. And we're not too far, so we'll be okay. We've made it to Adventureland, so we're not too far away.
Scoundrels! Do I hear 10? A hen for a 10!
10? I do not want me.
Okay. Pirates down. Now we have another lightning lane for Winnie the Pooh in about 20 plus minutes. So we're gonna head to Fantasyland. I think that's where Winnie the Pooh is. But we're gonna take our time since we've got a little time to walk over there and check out a few things. Side of the castle as we're heading to Winnie the Pooh for our next lightning lane. We had to make a pit stop at Country Bear Jamboree. Somebody likes that ride or that attraction. So Winnie the Pooh next. Well, we made it to Winnie the Pooh. Now we just gotta find the lightning lane. Here it is. Here's the lightning lane right around here. While the wait time is projected at 35 minutes for the standby.
Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. Moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost...
We're on the People Mover after doing the Carousel of Progress right before. This one has longer lines. We hopped over to the carousel and did that for 20 minutes. And now the People Mover was basically just a walk on. So let's go. Look at Tron. No, not yet. Tron's coming along. Wonder how long that's going to be before it opens.
You never know who you might see.
There's the castle. Oh, I think there's a friendship fair going on the front stage.
Get your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
So do you think this is going to open up this year before the 50th anniversary ends, or is this going to be 2023 for Tron? I don't know, it's coming along nicely. There's a walkway now where people can walk underneath. Go around. Let's see where the train is. The train goes over here somewhere. This is the tunnel for the train, I think. So that's where the train's gonna go. So we stopped by here for ice cream and smoothies and had an orange float, vanilla swirl, and orange Fanta, and also a chocolate shake, and it was really good. Oh, here, this is what we had. So I had the float with vanilla soft serve and orange Fanta, and then we had the chocolate milkshake, $5.99 and $7.99, and they were very good. So now,
They should be for that price.
now we are going to go to Buzz Lightyear because we have a lightning lane to go in there. That's next. All right, now it's time for our Buzz Lightyear lightning lane. We're gonna dive right in, and we haven't played this or ridden this in like, I think 4 years maybe. So we'll see what it's like. Yeah, I guess the Z's. Anything with a Z, I think, is what you shoot. Well, that was a crappy ride. 40,000. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, not my favorite. I heard they're going to redo this ride. Thank God. It just seems so old and dated. Probably sore loser talking. Oh well.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States, and I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
after the Enchanted fireworks, we hopped on the Mad Hatter's Tea Party and have just been wandering around. We were going to do Jungle Cruise, but the line was still long at this hour. So the park doesn't close until 11, and then after that, from 11 to 1 is the extended park hours for deluxe resort guests. So we'll see how long we stay here, but now we are just on the People Mover, experiencing it while at night.
Since Progress City, Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot and many of its forward-thinking ideas. In your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
It's about 12:20. We have about 40 minutes left before this shuts down for the evening, but you can see how empty the pathways are. We're in Frontierland, and you have the place all to yourself. We just did, what did we do? We did Haunted Mansion twice. We did It's a Small World. We just hopped on Peter Pan. And Peter Pan was the longest wait that we've done. It was 10 minutes. It wasn't bad at all. And now we are heading to Pirates of the Caribbean. That should just be a straight walk on at this point in time. But that's the beauty of this type of event. It's empty, 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 empty. No crowds. Basically just walk on. So more of the empty pathways as we're crossing over to Adventureland straight ahead. You can see how empty and quiet it is. I wish they could all be like these type of events. But after we finish here tonight, I'm going to give you guys a tip or tell you our strategy for how we laid out this evening. Because basically since we arrived at the park around 4:30, everything has been a walk-on, with the exception of that Peter Pan where we waited 10 minutes to get on tonight. But for Peter Pan, that's nothing. So let's head over to Pirates next. We arrived at Magic Kingdom after our Steakhouse 71 lunch. We have been walking on to everything because we've been using lightning lanes, stacking them, and just using that system all day. I mean, we started out in Hollywood Studios, and now we're finishing off the night at Magic Kingdom, so I'll definitely tell you how we do that. And it's worked out. I mean, it's almost 1 o'clock tonight, and with the exception, like I said, of Peter Pan, where it was a 10-minute wait in the standby, not a big deal at all. And actually, we were like walking through the queue and like, did we go through this before? So it was nice to see a few elements and some of the touches of Peter Pan. But it's been a good night. It's been a really good night. And a little bit more before we head to the car and head back home for our, I'm going to tell this, our last evening at the yacht club. Because things are changing tomorrow. I'll tell you in a bit tomorrow when that happens, but for now, it's our last night at a Disney resort. Kind of sad.